Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. Singy, it might be a launch angle home run heavy sport these days, but we've got one of the very best bat to ball contact hitters feature right here today.
Boog, I love the fact that he never gets too big with his swing and flies open, tries to launch the ball. He stays very compact. He's looking at getting the barrel to the baseball, doesn't care which part of the ballpark that he hits it to. And I don't care if it's a lefty or a righty out there on the mound. He looks extremely comfortable from either side.
About to get started here, and towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done. That is not having more than maybe one subpar start in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year, and I only expect him to build on it this season.
Righty to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting second. The second
just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ha-Sung Kim. Swings and misses. And there's one down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Tony Gwynn, the next up for the Padres. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Chris, when you look at Justin Verlander, what makes him so good on the mound?
Well, I would say in the prime of his career, the fact that as the game went on and he got deeper into his outing, he actually gained more velocity and became more crisp. So he was one of those classic pitchers that you said, we don't get him early, we're not going to get him at all. Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. One left for San Diego. Now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Citi Field. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for New York, Starling Marte. Falling behind 2-1. And a base hit into right.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. They pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Keith Hernandez digs in now. Ball to strike. The pitch. Popped up. Machado sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Batting third.
Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Marte, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Hammered, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
David Wright, the next to hit. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The 1-1 is fouled off. One out. Runners at first and second. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
In the air, left field. Soto gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And the right-hander deals. That's inside. 2 balls and a strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And here it comes. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back here in Queens, second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
The 1-1. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Hernandez. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
And now Nelson Cruz. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Second inning here, no score. One and two now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Manny Machado up to the plate. 2 RBIs last night. 2 of the 3 runs they scored in the game. And Manny gets a piece. The 2-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
when you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope. Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst-case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up. Chris, Darvish debuted with the Rangers back in 2012. It's been a pretty successful big league career. He's been an all-star multiple times and a guy with all those pitches. He gives PitchCom a run for its money, I think you'd say. The punch out there, 2 out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Just missed.
Yeah, I remember when he came into the league and talking about 7-8 pitches that this guy had, and wow, you're just scratching your head. If you're a hitter, what do you look for?
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Got him swinging. Snuck the fastball by him.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back. And the batter now, Jake Cronenworth. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. 1-2 here. Tapped softly on the ground. Lindor. Now the throw to first on the run. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw.
Yeah, no question. And now it's Austin Nola. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. And now 2 balls and a strike. The pitch. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the batting order turns over. It's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. The pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Marte moves under it. He's got it. Runner tags up for third. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim, the next up for the Padres. Struck out swinging his first time. Cronenworth, the runner at third. Nola at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So digging in now for San Diego, Tony Gwynn. His first at bat was a strikeout. The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
So first and second with 2 outs. Stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Tatis waits. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 3. Juan Soto waits on deck. First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And the Padres waste a chance. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. And now it's Yoenis Cespedes.
No less than Yoenis Cespedes.
Now one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Can't field it cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Starling Marte up to hit. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. Looked like it was a little bit up.
It's a good take.
Stays alive. The wind to kick the pitch.
3-2.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And next for the Mets, Keith Hernandez. 0 for 1 with a flyout. The MO for him is contact, a guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
This one in the dirt. Tag safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch. Now the catcher up to hit, Mike Piazza. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their number one job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul will We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty delivers. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Gwynn brings it in with a nice running grab. Mets strand one. They still trail 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, start of the fourth, stepping in for San Diego, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Here's a 1-1. That one hooked foul.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And now 2-2. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. Juan Soto goes deep. 3rd home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
Now here is Nelson Cruz. Piazza calls it in, and there's one away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Here comes a pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-1 now. That clips the corner.
The count is full.
Ground ball to the right side. And it kicks off the bag. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
1 out, runner at second. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And he swings over the top there.
2 strikes.
Machado, the runner at second with 1 away. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's the catcher, Austin Nola. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. And the next pitch is way outside. And now the count filled up 3-2. Xander Bogaerts in the on-deck circle. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes Machado around third. He will score. It's 3-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. That one hit to right. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the third out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Padres 3 and the Mets nothing. Back here at Citi Field, ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for New York, David Wright.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-2. Up the middle to first, and one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swings and misses. Full count now.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Two down, nobody on.
2-1.
That's off the mark. 3 balls and a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Nimmo, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the pitch. And now it's 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That one 95 to finish him off. Mets leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready now for the 5th inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Man at first, Tony Gwynn, the next up for the Padres. Gets under it and pops it up. Lindor makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, Fernando Tatis
So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. Swing, and he breaks his bat, and he grabs it foul.
Yes, such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his third season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
That one misses. The count now 2-2. With Tatis, you think about his dad. Fernando Sr. played 11 years in the big leagues, and right now we see so many sons of former big league players playing in the big leagues, the likes of Biggio and Bichette and Guerrero, along with Tatis. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit, fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Juan Soto now. He's already homered in this game. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Left-hand batter waits. Up the middle, and that chance handled. They take the force out, 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Padres leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Back here in Queens, John Shabby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Francisco Lindor. That one ripped right center field. Gwynn reaching back towards the wall. Back some more. Hauls it in on the warning track.
And he hammered that to straightaway center field. It's a deep part of the ballpark. Tell you what, that wind is blowing straight in. Got to be a big man if you're going to go through the wind of that part of the park. It just knocked that ball down.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the right fielder, Starling Marte. The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
On a line, base hit. And it kicks off the base of the wall. Soto throws to second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So up next for New York, Keith Hernandez. Ball to strike. And he chases that one below the zone. And a 1-2. This one in the air right field. Gwynn on his way in. Tracks it down for the out. And that is the inning. David Peterson gets the ball now. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Peterson.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Nelson Cruz.
The center fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Next pitch is downstairs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Here's Machado. Pretty great year Manny Machado had in 2022. He was the guy that really carried the Padres to the National League Championship Series. Ultimately finished as the runner-up to the National League MVP, Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Good eye in that spot.
And one thing I love about the defensive side of Manny Machado's game is that he makes hard plays look really easy. Just the same sort of pace about him over there on the hot corner. And tell you what, he's in the top 3 or 4 third basemen in all of baseball.
At the belt and fires. Down the line, it's a base hit. Cruz around third. 1 run is in, and he's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Austin Nola getting ready to hit. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And a pitch. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2-2 now. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
So the San Diego batting order turns over, and here comes Xander Bogaerts. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. And that's a little bit high. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags from third. He'll score the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. The 1-1. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets nothing. And welcome back. Here's the power hitting catcher, Mike Piazza.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
The pitch.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
And he deals. That clips the zone. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. He is safe. And he beats the throw by a whisker.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
So man aboard. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, David Wright. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Got him swinging. And next is the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Michael Wacha getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Honeywell warming up as well. To third might be 2. Over to Kim. 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 5 and the Mets nothing. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in for San Diego, Tony Gwynn.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Next offering misses. 2-1. Hard hit left side. Throw to first is in time. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next is the Padres, the designated hitter, Fernando Tatis.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 1-1 now. Good eye right there. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That to right. Marte going after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan.
Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 3. Two outs. Bounce to the right. Hernandez. He steps on the bag. Padres go down 1-2-3. Padres down in order. They hold a 5-0 lead.
7th inning stretch.
Back here at the ballpark, and now the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Ball to strike. The pitch. And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Into center. Cruz settles underneath it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
Here's a 1-2. Laced down the line. Base hit right field. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over, and that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. That does it for you, Darvish. Great effort out of him as he exits in line for the win. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Michael Wacha.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Almost drove one out of here last time up, flied out to the warning track.
To third. Machado throws to first in time. Lindor retired.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
McNeil at second with 2 down. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Runner leads away at second. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Mets strand 1. It's 5-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. John Curtis. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Curtis.
So digging in now for San Diego, Nelson Cruz.
The center fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Right-handed reliever. Fights it off. You'll see another. And that's ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Man at first, and now Manny Machado. Runner at first with no outs here. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off, still 1-2. In the air, right side. Marte moves under it and makes the grab. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The catcher, Austin Nola.
Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. Runners at first and second with one gone. And that one is lifted in the air. That gets down for a hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's now a 6-run lead.
The batter, number 2, short Bogart.
So the lineup flips over. And here is Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Runners are at the corners, one away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Got him looking. Out number 2.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now 3 balls and a strike. And the righty deals. And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Tony Gwynn now at the plate. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that
swing and a miss, handcuffed him with that slider. Good job at damage control right there. So they get one, but end up leaving the bases loaded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Padres 6 and the Mets nothing. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's Starling Marte.
The right field.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays.
And the right-hander deals. On a line out towards center. Cruz makes the grab, one down.
The first baseman, number 17,
Keith Hernandez up now for the Mets. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Mike.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Mike Piazza. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a line drive to left field. And a base hit right there.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Wright. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and they don't get the out. Now the batter now, Pete Alonso. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Got him. And that is that. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full, it's the Padres 6 and the Mets nothing. Righty reliever out of the pen, Dominic Leone.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Kicks and fires.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The pitch. And now 2-2. And down on strikes he goes, and one away.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now it's Juan Soto. Next pitch is popped up. Lindor puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Nelson Cruz, the next up for the Padres. Dribbled up the third baseline. Fires over to Hernandez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Padres 6 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Last chance for the home team. And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And a 1-1. Just missed.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The 2-1. And that misses off the outside edge. And a pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here comes a 3-2. Got it by him for the K.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Jeff McNeil digs in now. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Cruz gets under it and puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
So last chance for the Mets. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And down on strikes. And that'll do it.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching, guys are making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Mets, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Yu Darvish. His record is now 2-1. The loss goes to Justin Verlander. He falls to 1-2. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.